All right now, Rollins. All right now. You already told you he's here to stay. Punk's here to stay now. So deal with it.
You and CM Punk, y'all made up?
No, I wouldn't say so.
He doesn't
You
care.
would say so?
I wouldn't say so.
Shoot.
I mean, there's
Punk doesn't
obviously some sort of working relationship. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to go out there and have matches. But there's just so much. It's so complex. I think maybe once we're both away from the business or retired or have hung it up, there might be an opportunity for reconciliation there. It's just so hard for me to separate the CM Punk that there is now from the CM Punk that was a really rotten friend to me 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just those wounds take time to heal,
Right.
I think. Whether or not he cares to make the effort to do that, and I care if he makes the effort to do that, I don't know. I don't know if either of us have the time for it at the moment.
Have the company pull you in and say, look, guys, I understand there's some things going on between you two, but we run a business here.
Business is
Y'all
business.
figure that ish out and keep it moving.
No, there was never a time where the two of us were sat down and had a conversation like that. There were conversations had before he came back about whether or not it's something that I could be okay with.
Mm-hmm.
And he's back. So
That's
I
right,
always
he's back.
feel like if there's business to be done,
Yeah, but was you seriously hot, man? When this man showed up at the pay-per-view, because that was I'll admit that was fast as hell. That was shit. I mean, it wasn't the same thing, but it made you think about I think it was Sting and Flair. Yeah, it was Sting and Flair on Nitro. The next thing you know, Luger comes walking out. Know about that? That caught me off guard. That was something there. I was like, what the hell is Luger doing back there? I was like, that was something. I was like, Luger, he was just at WWF the couple days ago.
that's bigger than me. That's bigger than my grievances. So, at the end of the day, it's not my sandbox. I don't make those decisions. I think WWE would be just fine without CM Punk. But I do think there's a large portion of our fan base that is very happy.
No, because they've been doing that for years. Bringing back stars from the past. Well, damn near they all came back. So whether they didn't like each other or not, they all came back. Hogan, Warrior, Brett, they all came back. I think the only one that didn't come back was Macho Man. I think they were working on it, but they just he came in for the video game part. I think they were working on trying to get him back. And who else? I know he's not technically the WWE guy, but Goldberg, he came back to wrestling. Thought he'd never wrestle again. He came back. Lesnar, they never thought he'd come back in there. So that was something. They all come back now. They just come back.
He is back.
So this happened before. This doesn't have anything to do with wrestling. This had to do with something outside of the ring.
I mean, we know each other through wrestling.
Stone Cold
so
came back.
When he's with WWE and
The Rock.
I knew him before that. I knew him when I first started wrestling because he's from Chicago, so I would go watch him on independent shows.
Okay.
I wanted to be trained by him when he ran a school back in 2004. Didn't have the money to do it because it was out in Philadelphia and I couldn't move out there. Didn't have any cash, so but I stayed in touch. I'd go watch him on shows. I was a fan of his. He knew my upbringing. He saw, that we were kind of cut from the same cloth, and
Gotcha.
he was somewhat of a mentor to me when we got to WWE. And he also vouched for myself and John Moxley to be brought up from developmental to the main roster. So everything was good. He let me sleep on his couch. He let me ride his bus occasionally from time to time. He's a really good guy. And I have done anything for him. And then he leaves the company and basically just completely ghosted. Like, just stopped being a friend. And I reached out to him multiple times to try to talk to him. And there was...
I don't know about the friend and the argument stuff, but didn't he say 50 times that he was hurt and he had some sore or something on his back, or something on his back. Said if you don't get this fixed, this could turn poisonous or something like that. It was bad. That's not good. That's didn't what's his name? Kane have something like that with his arm, and the man already had. They said the man already had big arms, and he said when that thing got swollen up and whatever he had in there, they said that and then who else got that? Holly had something wrong with his arm. They said the man almost lost his damn arm. So yeah, I don't know about. I can't say the man is lying, but I know they say they wrestle hurt all the time, but they say sometimes you got no business wrestling hurt.
There's never any animosity between us. There was never like a falling out between the two of us. He just didn't like the fact that I stayed working for the company. And
well, you hold on. Just because you leave, you think hold on? I want to eat. I like my living style now, and so because you had a falling out, I'm supposed to have a falling out too.
I wasn't the only person that he felt this way about. He lost a lot of friendships over this. And
he get over it.
He did this on his own, and I think that would have been one thing. But then
I thought it was the Triple H thing too, because they said that wasn't nothing for the show bullshit. They said they couldn't stand each other. That had nothing to do with the show.
on the back end of that, he spent many, many, many years taking kind of pot shots at what we were doing, what we were trying to do in WWE without him. And and look, when he left a pretty significant void. He was at the top. He was like top star, and we were trying to rebuild. And we didn't have a lot to work with. We were trying to make the thing great, and he took a lot of, shots on podcasts and interviews at me and at people who were trying to do good.
I didn't hear none of that. I heard about his buddy, whatever his name is, Colt.
At that point, WWE was my home, and so when you started to talk bad about my home and the people that I love and the people, I take that personally.
Right.
How am I not? And because we were friends and you didn't want to talk to me about anything when you left, how am I supposed to not take that personally?
Right.
So yeah, it was hard for me, and I did write you off, and I did say, F you. Like, I ain't got time for that, man. I ain't got time for people like you. That negative energy trying to tear down everything we're trying to build here. I ain't got time for that. And so it really, really bothered me when he.
I don't know about Tim, but I do remember the interview because I think I uploaded it a long ass time ago. He ripped what's his buddy? Not Seth. It was another guy, Cole, whatever. Said he ripped that guy a new one, and then the AEW thing. Everybody remembers that. Boy, this man, back hurting, face bleeding, doing an interview. I remember that, trying to drink a cold soda and relax, and then somehow, what's his name got brought up? Not him, but his other friend, and he got hot all over again. I remember that now, a couple years ago.
Because I go, dude, you were gone. We did this. We did this without you. Not only without you, but in spite of you. We did this in spite of you. But you tried to make this not happen, and now you want to come back and
you want to be a part of it. That you see, we didn't crumble without you.
Didn't. We got better and we got bigger, and everything is better now, and it had nothing to do with you. And so that was really hard for me. And I just, like I said, this is a lot to get over. And I think
but the personal crap aside, wouldn't it be more stars the better, or more names the better? Because when Cena was on top for like 157 years, it was getting played out. It was. Austin was gone. The Rock was gone. Lesnar with the UFC. He's not technically WWF guy. Goldberg it was gone. Kurt went to what's it called? TNA. Yeah. They were getting shorthanded, and the only people was there was it Cena, Orton, and or not Lesnar, Cena, Orton, and what's his name, Batista, because Taker, Triple H, and all them other guys, they were already made men already. They were already stars already. So yeah, they were getting shorthanded. But I know he's talking about way after that. But yeah, but still.
Literally, if he would have just replied one time to one text or one call and said, "Hey man, I'm not ready yet. Or, hey, man, it's not you. I just can't.
I'm going through something.
Just one time, anything would have changed the whole narrative for me.
I guess he's done talking about the stuff with Punk. But yeah, that was the main thing. So I was like, yeah. So he's still hot about it. But Punk's not going anywhere. So like I said now, Punk's not going anywhere. So deal with it.